Right. Welcome back to day 5 of Day by Day series where my microphone wasn't working for most of the episodes. Yay. I found out what the problem was. I just need it's like the have you unplugged and replugged it back in thing. So stupid. What? I don't remember what happened there. I do not remember most things actually. Because I'm just not that smart. We have full iron from what I was trying to explain last time is that I actually was mining on the 3rd day. I know, revolutionary. But I was mining and I went down into this little cave here and almost got killed multiple times. But I found enough iron to make this. But of course it would of course it would corrupt. Of course. What else would it do? You can hear the madness, the anger, the absolute anger in my voice. Wait, I literally have a shovel. How? Yeah, but I just have been recording a lot because, just switch medication. Things have been getting a bit worse, so I wanted to, focus on my mental health for a while before I jumped right back in. Sorry. It's just I didn't want to hurt anyone else who's maybe going through the same things by showcasing how badly I'm going through it. Yeah. So, going away from the depressing things. Yeah, so practically what I do is I make them 3 tall, or, when I messed up here, I just forget about everything completely. It's fine. That way I can go up without hitting my head on literally everything in existence. Yay. Yay. And now I just mine. I know, this is 100% the content you came here for, am I right? Now that I have my thingamajigger completely off, I can just put my headphones back on so I can actually hear the things that I am, playing. I'm gonna put it back further out because now I bet I don't like hearing other people's breathing and recording unless it's part of a laugh. And so most of the times I would edit those out, except for I don't know how to edit. Do I have? I do. Oh. Oh, cool. Yeah, so I just don't know how to edit, so I'll probably get a covered mic at some point, but my videos have 3 views. One of them is from me, and the other 2 are from my friends. Okay, there's no. I'm not. There's not enough to justify that purchase. This is what I want to do when I'm older, but it's not enough to justify the purchases still. So I just kind of have to sit here and be well, I'm not going to get more viewers if I don't get it, but I can't get it unless I get more viewers, so it's just kind of the stupid loop. And mostly I don't talk to myself while I'm gaming, so this is actually something new to me. So which is why I'm not talking a lot, is because I'm not used to talking this much while gaming. If you had told me that I'd be talking this much while gaming, I feel like everyone says that. Yeah, it's kind of true. I just do not talk this much that often when I'm gaming. It's just an unspoken rule between me and myself that, well, I don't like my voice in the first place. Why would I? Yes, more iron. Of course. Of course. The second I find more iron. That is my haunts. Don't mind it just glitching every now and again because the computer's trash and doesn't want to record. But you know, I'm gonna make it record anyway because, well, I started a series. I should probably take commitment to it. In a series with a game that I play on the daily. The Hypixel video, which is like 5 views, which, dang. If, other than that one video, which is now unlisted, that has the most views on my channel. I might put that unlisted video back up at some point. It's just, wasn't in a good mental state when I made it and probably triggered some people. So, yeah. Why did I make 2 pickaxes? Good question. Person who is not there, but I need to pretend like I'm talking to someone so I don't feel like an absolute idiot. I don't know. I do talk to myself on the daily, just not like I'm talking to another person. I'm actually quite introverted. Which is why, you know, instead of, you know, being with friends, which I actually was with friends today, I know. Crazy. I fell asleep halfway through the event. But that's not the point. But yeah, I just don't like going outside a lot. A lot of people don't like me. I was explaining this in one of the other videos. In fact, in this exact series, but you know, it just decided not to record, so I don't have that. But yeah, I was talking about how kind of it's not really fun to go outside anymore like it used to be, because outside used to be kind of a haven. Not really a haven, not a haven, that gives off the wrong impression. Outside used to be fun to go out. It used to be fun to go outside, and then kind of I came out and people started viewing me different, and I'd get bullied, I'd get called things, so I just started holding myself up. So it's kind of, it's really stupid to say, but the entire reason I'm making videos like these is because, well, I got bullied and I needed something to do. And something that gave me a lot of closure and a lot of just, was really accepting when I was in that really dark spot and needed help, was watching Minecraft YouTubers. And if you're watching this, you probably are either my friends who I've talked their ears off about these people, or you probably are in the fandom. So you'll recognize the names. Mostly Techno and Tubbo. Ranboo as well recently. Just really helped me get through a lot. Especially with Techno, since I also have ADHD. It's just really nice to see that there's other options than just having to force yourself to not talk a lot, not move around a lot, not wander, let your mind wander a lot. Just that there's other options. You don't have to stay. And I know it's gonna sound like that girl who just found out what Tumblr is and what racism is from her textbook at school, but that there were other options available then that there were other things that were out there that I was able to do than having to force myself into what I hate to say what society wanted, but what is the natural, what is the normal. A lot of queer people also struggle with that, which, hey, I got the double bonus. But yeah, the fact that there's something else out there than what other people have already laid out. What other people have been trying to convince us. I'm just started to realize what I said with the girl who found out that racism existed in her college. I'm sorry, I did not mean it in that way. I meant it as the person who realized that there's something other than what they've been shown. Because I don't know if it's where in other areas as well, but where I live, it's just kind of things that are that important are just not talked about. For example, I had to explain to someone yesterday why saying the N-word was bad. Yeah, so you can understand why I say that. Because at one point before I came out, I was that girl. I was the girl who was like, oh dang, scenes like that are bad. Because I didn't know. I didn't like it when people treated other people like that. I didn't just know how it felt. I will never know how it feels. I have the privilege of not having to know what that feels. But yeah, I'm definitely the person who literally everyone at my school is like, oh gosh, that gosh dang flaming liberal with the dyed hair. I don't have dyed hair, sadly. Not yet. that gosh dang trans devil worshipper who's gonna convert my children. At this point, I just make fun of it. What else do you do? Another thing that I like is like people are like, oh, you're going straight down. I'm like, well, yeah, I have a kingdom to run. I have a kingdom to run. That is a horrible way to run a kingdom, just staying up here and having to deal with you. Like, come on. I only have to file one case report on you. Like, what the frick makes you think? Like, out of everything that a lot of people could say about me, you chose that. Because trust me, there's a lot of things that people could say about me for a reason that I'm going to hell. And you chose my gender and sexuality? Let's not even just talk about commitment at this point. Like, are you do you, there's no commitment to this project at all. Like, come on. You're telling me I'm going to hell for that, but you don't even know, like, all the other things I am going for? Like, where is the commitment? Where? Come on, if you're gonna tell me why, at least, like, write a letter in your own blood with every single sin. Like, just transform into a blob figure and stand outside my house at midnight, ominously chanting about my sins. Go ahead, you won't. I'm that one person that everyone's just kind of sitting there, like, at school with, because all the teachers are like, oh yeah, really nice, and all the students are like, oh that, oh that bitch again. Except for, like, this really homophobic person who just loves me. I don't know if they know that I am yet or not. But they just love me. They like, absolutely worship me. And I don't know why, and I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared. Like, I don't know if they're trying to do a kill with kindness. or if they're like just honestly in love with me. Wait, doesn't that mean that it's nighttime? Um, I don't normally play with the sound on, if you couldn't tell. I don't know. So this might be more than one day, but I'm just gonna get up and record the next one after this, cause like I just do recording sessions where I just record like 3 in a row, release them like 2 days apart. That way, I just don't have to edit things that much. It's just frick. That's why I have a crafting table with me. For a second, I thought I'd have to go all the way back up. Oh gosh. I need more things to rant about, which is not something I normally say, but like it's not like I can rant about the things I normally rant about, which is lore for the Dream SMB. I can't just rant about things that other Minecraft YouTubers are doing, because then I'm taking up the same exact audience as them, and I don't want to do that. I know, big boy word. Because if I take up the same audience, I'm kind of, cutting their things. Cutting their funds. I'm not cutting their funds. I'm not big enough for... But you know what I mean. I'm taking away people that would be watching them, but instead they're watching me rant about them. That'd be a very particular situation to be in. I don't want to be in that situation. I'm sorry. I love this fandom, I really do, but I do not want people coming up to me and being mad at me for ranting about what happened during the egg, and definitely not ranting about my obsession with, yeah. I'm not obsessed with them, okay, slightly obsessed with techno, but that's because comfort streamer. I think that's normal to be obsessed with your comfort streamer, but it just got me through a lot, so yeah. I don't even want to tell you how many times I've rewatched Potato Wars. Like, if my man uploaded, maybe I'd have newer things to watch. I'm just saying. Like, it's always like the second I get into school, he's like, oh, hey there, I'm gonna stream 5 things today. What? I always like looking at the end screens and seeing the different fan artists I know. That's really nice. You ruined my crops! I went from soft to... But yeah, it's just kind of something where it's like... It's comforting to know that there's kind of someone out there who, while not knowing exactly what I am going through, can help with it. And has gone through something at least vaguely, even in the slightest bit, somewhat similar to what I've gone through because of the ADHD thing. It's just very comforting to know that there's someone out there who you can kind of sympathize with, and for lack of better terms. Wait, no, my bread! My bread! No! I just wasted a piece of bread! Frick, it's daytime. I don't need to go outside because I do that.